Well, the West End Med City leaders met tonight as questions loomed over whether Rochester's emergency mask mandate would be extended. KIMT News 3's Anthony Monzon joining me live in studio tonight with a wrap of some of the biggest decisions made at City Hall. And Anthony, the meeting is still taking place right now.
That's right. It's a long one, Katie. Well, again, the future of the Med City's mask mandate was perhaps the biggest topic on the minds of City Hall watchers tonight. If no action were taken during this evening's Rochester City Council meeting, the city's local face covering requirement would expire at midnight. But with the meeting still ongoing as we speak, we're waiting to hear if there will be a final push to extend the mandate. Speaking with KIMT earlier this afternoon, Med City Mayor Kim Norton said after 3 weeks of required masking at indoor public settings, local case counts have dropped dramatically. However, with levels of community transmission remaining high, Mayor Norton says city leaders are in agreement. It's important to remind residents it's unsafe to be maskless if they're unvaccinated or at high risk.
Voluntary masking, as we tried before, really should continue until we hit that rate that the CDC says the rate of spread is low. And that is typically around 5%. And last I checked, we were between 10 and 11%.
We're continuing to follow any late-breaking developments from tonight's City Council meeting, and we'll bring you any updates if actions are taken. Meanwhile, city leaders are working to bring local housing regulations up to speed. Tonight, the council reviewed an upcoming update to Rochester's housing code, aligning it with international property maintenance standards. Changes will include a new incentive program scoring properties based on violations found during inspections. They'll be placed on a 1, 2, or 3-year inspection cycle, depending on their score. Penalties will also increase for late registration certificates, missed appointments, and re-inspections, in addition to new fees being implemented for renting without a certificate and late compliance. Rochester's new housing code will also require every kitchen to contain at least 2 separate outlets near countertops in order to reduce electrical and fire hazards, though some exceptions could be made for older homes. The code changes will come back to the council for approval after a few tweaks and won't be enforced until September. And assessments are on the way for homeowners near an upcoming reconstruction project in southeast Rochester. The city will be updating a 6-block stretch along 9th Street Southeast from 4th Avenue to Slattery Park this spring as crews work to connect a new RPU substation through the area. 45 adjacent property owners are expected to contribute around $146,000 to the project over the course of 10 years. The $3.2 million undertaking will include replacement of roadways, curbs, gutters, concrete drive approaches, and water services identified as not meeting MDH standards. Katie?
Thanks, Anthony. The council's review of design concepts for the proposed 6th Street Bridge that was set to take place today has been rescheduled for next Monday due to timing constraints.